Okay, so I'm here with Martin. We're gonna review his last recommendation, and this is a fucking good one, dude. This is a very fun one. One of my favorite actors of all time, for sure, dude. This guy, I don't think I've seen him in a bad movie, dude. And if it's a bad movie, I stay locked in because he fucking kills it every time. He gives it 110% every fucking time. And
Yeah,
that being said, I like Terminator Salvation, so don't start with that shit. I don't know if you're one of those people. I like that.
I forgot about that movie actually, but
Anyways, Christian Bale in American Psycho. This movie is something else, my friend. I didn't even know I had a Blu-ray. I thought I only had a DVD. I couldn't even. I was looking for the DVD and I was like, "What the fuck? I have it on Blu-ray." like, um, American Psycho, dude. This movie has a nice little cult following. If
yeah,
it's how could can you describe the movie without giving spoilers? Can you do a quick 1 minute description or something?
1 minute description.
Yeah, and then we'll talk some more about it.
The way I see it, he goes crazy because he's envious of people
He's a rich man. He's a very rich man, right?
who hates other rich people when they one up him.
He wants to be the best at everything, and just has a lust for murder, right? And violence.
Yeah,
That's American Psycho. Thanks for watching.
that's all you need to know.
Okay, that's pretty much the movie. Yes. However, there's some really fucking cool shit in this movie. So
Yeah,
okay,
a few scenes that are really stand out.
very standout. So for one thing, it's mainly just the acting in this movie, like that really.
Yeah, it has a good cast. Like if you look at it, it has a really
Fucking
good
Jared
cast.
Leto's in it.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe, dude. Okay, so at this point, spoiler territory. It's a recommendation. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Consult your local library, right? So, okay. So, Jared Leto, Willem Dafoe. Who else is in it? Is there anybody else?
Chloe Sevigny.
Who?
Chloe Sevigny, something like that.
Yeah, I was about to say.
The chick from Kids.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. She's also in Gummo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's a movie everybody remembers, right? Fuck, dude.
I'm probably the only one that knows.
Yeah, good old Gummo. Well, I'm going to have to get into that movie.
Reese Witherspoon's also in it.
Reese Witherspoon. It's a fucking all-star cast in this movie. Okay.
Yeah.
So. Let's start breaking it down. So, like you mentioned before, you know what this guy is? So his name's Patrick Bateman, correct?
Allegedly.
So you know who this guy is, though? If you wanna people that haven't seen this, but have seen another movie that he's in, if you want to compare him, he's Batman with a really bad attitude, right? Like
he's Batman who fell off the wagon.
He's Batman, but with Joker brain, right? He's not Batman, Bruce Wayne, because you know how Bruce Wayne plays he plays it up to be like the kind of cocky millionaire, but that's not really who he is. He really loves Rachel and all that shit. So he plays more of a real fucking Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
But his fucking head is filled with maggots and poison because he just wants to fucking. So he does a lot of internal monologue, right? So for example, pretty early on in the movie,
right at the beginning,
he's in a conference room with a few heads, right? A few of his coworkers, and they all start pulling out business cards, like, oh, check out my business card, it's fucking great. Like these guys are comparing business cards, like they all look exactly the same. They all look white with the black print on it, and that's it.
Yeah, he start going into
the details, the schematics of it.
Yeah, he's like all eggshell with Braille lettering or something. And then when he gets Jared Leto's character's card.
Mm-hmm.
He looks at it and like he looks like he's about to like pass out or something because then he just like drops it, and it's just like, dude, it's just a card.
He's like, he in his head, he's already wanting to murder these people over their fucking business card, just because it's like he has to be the best, he has to be perfect, and that's
no one
the
can be
life.
above him.
He wants to be above everybody. Yeah. Okay. So then, that right away that gives you a little glimpse of how fucking crazy this dude is, right? So then, where does it start growing from there? Because I can't remember the exact transition. I haven't seen this for a little bit, but I mean, I know the main parts.
I think like right after that, like the first person he kills that I remember is the homeless man.
So yeah, there's just like some homeless man just sitting there, right?
Yeah, he's like in an alley, all Bruce Wayne and shit. Everything happens to him in an alley.
Right.
But yeah, no, he goes and like
if this was Bruce Wayne, his parents would have died. But since this is Joker Bruce Wayne, he's the murderer. He's the killer guy.
He does the alley killings.
Yeah. Hey, I do the alley killings around here. So, or do you think he uses the Batman voice? I'm gonna kill you now. Just stabs him and then runs away. I'm Batman. I'm Bateman. Yeah, well, yeah, his Bateman.
Hey.
Batman.
He wasn't very clever. He just that E.
Dude,
all he had to do was take out the E.
Did you ever come across
from Bateman
that?
to Batman?
Did you ever come across that? That's brilliant, right?
Just right now when you mentioned it.
Bateman, Batman. It's right there, dude.
Like I said, all you have to do is take out the E.
Yeah, there it is. All right, so kills that homeless man. All right, let's talk about some of these more memorable scenes, okay? So what is it? He brings home 2 hookers? Is that the move? Or he brings home 1 girl from work? Right?
There's 2 different ones.
Okay.
The one that's more iconic is the one.
You already know the
like
one I want to talk about. You already know.
Yeah. He brings home a hooker off the street.
Well, that's where they live. So you just have to say
yeah.
hooker.
Yeah, and then
he didn't go to a hooker's house. Hey, you want to go on one of those? You know, they're from the street.
And then the other one was a lady he knew. I can't remember if she was from work or she was in a relationship with one of his friends.
Right.
But the point is, they were both there at his place, and you know, he does his business. And during the middle of it, he decides to what appears to be biting and like just tearing apart at one of the girls while the other one's trying to escape. And then he just runs after her. And for some reason, he has a fucking chainsaw.
Just gets so fucking...
It's kind of ridiculous, but it's fucking great.
It's very ridiculous, dude.
You got fucking Christian Bale just running down the hallway, butt-ass naked, carrying a chainsaw.
Looking
and then
insanely sexy. By the way, you're leaving.
Not even gonna lie.
This fool is so cut up, dude. So cut up.
It's those 1,000 crunches.
You remember in Batman Begins where you know he was shirtless fighting a lot? That's him. That's Patrick Bateman. Like he's doing that, dude. Okay, he's on one of these scenes where he's banging one of these girls or whatever. He's flexing.
Just doing straight one of these. And then he puts his
hair
back.
Right? He's looking in the mirror, just pointing at himself.
Yeah.
That's fucking epic, dude. Like, it's so fucking epic, dude. It's so good. It's really fucking good, man.
Yeah, it's just some of the things he does in there is like pretty like.
It's
okay,
great,
you're
like,
ridiculous.
You can't help but laugh, dude. It's so. You see into this guy's fucking head, and you're like, "Oh, this guy's fucking crazy," but it's so fucking entertaining, dude. It's so fucking.
Yeah, dude, it's so fucking great to watch. Like, you just can't look away from it.
Okay, so another scene is he has Jared Leto in his apartment, right?
Oh, and he starts playing Huey Lewis in the news for him.
But the way he's like describing it, hey, have you heard of this band? And he's like doing some like dumbass shit.
And he's like too hip to be square.
Yeah, he's just doing some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, he cranks up the music, right? Jared Leto's fucking chilling there.
He's about knocked out.
He's yeah, he knocks him out, right? He gives him something, or
Well, he's been
they were all
drinking
drunk?
because they had just came back from a restaurant
Okay.
and he was already buzzed out.
Right. So as this is happening, Christian Bale starts turning up the music and starts putting on his murder gear.
He does it so casually. He goes, and while he's talking to him, he gets like a raincoat, and like even Jared Leto's character is like, "Why do you have paper on the floor?" It's like, "Do you have a dog?" And meanwhile, he's like, "No," and then he's just like putting on his fucking raincoat.
It's like, dude, get out of there! He's gonna murder you.
Yeah.
And then fucking murder ensues. Like, it's just a man's. This movie is a man's descent into madness as well. We've talked about a few of those movies this month so far. It's just him fucking going crazy, and he loves to murder, and he wants to be the best at everything. Can you agree? That's pretty much it.
100%.
And
it makes him crazy that people want to up him. And that's what really gets him.
It's good shit, dude. This is fucking really entertaining movie.
You just need to watch it.
You just need to watch it, dude. It's kind of, we're explaining scenes just because those scenes are fucking great to watch, but there's more to it. It's the way he acts. Like he's so when he's he's so menacing. Like he's like a villain, you know what I mean? But he's not really doing like I keep bringing up Joker, but he's not out there doing Joker shit. He's just in his own head, like going crazy.
He's not over the top.
He's not over the top. He's just like breaking down in his head, saying fucking wild psychopathic shit, and little by little, he's just like feeding his fucking thirst for blood. Like that's. Let's just leave it at that, dude. That's American Psycho, man. I don't think there's a lot more we could say about it. It's just like you said, just go out and fucking watch it. Once again, you haven't seen this fucking classic, dude. You're on the. Well, I guess you're on the right show. You're on the right show, I guess, but you're definitely missing out. So. Yeah. All right, man. I before we go, I'd like to thank you for helping me with some of these reviews. Good times, always, man.
Anytime.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to get back and break down some more shit later on, but we'll leave it at that.
Yep.
All right, guys. See you on the next one.